Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson is presented by Adena Springs, BC2A Paste, Bevins Motor Company, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, GLC 5500, Gainesway, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lanes Inn, Malone's, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, Pen Oak Stud, Quill and Leather and Tack, Spendthrift Farm, Thoroughbred Times, and Waterford Milford Farm.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thoroughbred Week, featuring 5 stakes races from Woodbine, including a record-setting performance in the 153rd running of the Queen's Plate. We begin with 2-year-old fillies at Woodbine in the My Dear Stakes. Just got in the 4-5 favorite. Dan Loisel picks up the call.
An astonishing opening quarter of 21-3. And it's just got in at the quarter pole. Juju Eyeballs continues to track to the inside second. They've left the others far behind. There's 7 lengths to Aberfoyle Mill in third. What a fight here. Just got in on the outside. To the inside, a determined Juju Eyeballs. And they ran a half in 45. Just got in. Leads by a length. Juju Eyeballs, flying weight, Wake Dancer. Just got in, Wake Dancer surging, just got in to win the My Dear.
Odds-on favorite Just Got In sets all the fractions to defeat Lake Dancer by a neck. Christopher Griffith aboard the 2-time Keeneland Sales graduate in 59 flat. Just Got In broke her maiden first asking by 7.5 lengths at Woodbine last month. The filly by Song and a Prayer was bred in Kentucky by North Wales LLC. Trained by the winning jockey's brother Ricky Griffith, Just Got In has earned $120,000 for Debbar Stables. Just Got In paid $370 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. To Churchill Downs for the Grade 3 Debutante Stakes. Blue Eyes in the Rain, the even money favorite. Mark Johnson picks up the call.
22 flat for the opening quarter mile. Dancing Ellie Bell now against the rail is now taken on around the outside by Rich's Little Cowgirl. Still there between fillies is My Daughter's Song. Now the Blue Eyes in the Rain is beginning to angle out to get a little bit of clear sailing towards the outside. Floral Sky is at least 5 wide as they come into the lane in the debutante. It's wide open. Rich's Little Cowgirl taken on by My Daughter's Song, the blue colours. Red on the outside, Blue Eyes in the Rain. These are followed by the grey She's a Kitty, who's charging down the lane, but it's Blue Eyes in the Rain who got first run, is out in front by 2 lengths now to She's a Kitty in second. Quiet Success is in third, racing with 100 yards ahead of them. Blue Eyes in the Rain, back-to-back wins in the debutante for trainer Gary Sims.
Favorite Blue Eyes in the Rain defeats Longshot Quiet Success by 2.5 lengths. Leandro Gonçalves aboard the 2-time Keeneland Sales graduate in 1:11-3. Blue Eyes in the Rain stepping up to Graded Stakes Company after breaking her maiden first asking by 3 3/4 lengths under the Twin Spires in her latest. The filly by freshman sire Magna Graduate was bred in Kentucky by Elizabeth Alexander. Blue Eyes in the Rain has earned $100,000 for Dorothy Self and Barry King. Trainer Gary Sims also won the 2011 debutante with Flashy Lassie. More racing coming up, but first here's the upcoming schedule in the Breeders' Cup Win and You're In Challenge Series. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with turf racing in this segment. We begin with sprinters at Woodbine in the Grade 2 Highlander Stakes. 9-5 favorite Surf Rider is well back as we pick up the call by Dan Loisel.
21 4/5 of a second. They blister that opening quarter mile. And it's Essence Hitman and Jesse Campbell with just under 3 furlongs to go. On the outside is a Fatal Bullet, and down to the inside is Arctic Fern. Then we have Gypsy Ring, and they come to the quarter pole. And it's Essence Hitman. Fatal Bullet is set down on the outside. They blister to half in 43 4. And it is still Essence Hitman in front. Gypsy Ring, Smoky Fire, angling out his Fiddler's Patriot to take a shot at Essence Hitman in the last 16th. Smoky Fire is surging down the center of the course. Smoky Fire in an upset in the Highlander.
In his first start off a nearly 20-month layoff, 17-1 Smoky Fire by Gainesway Stallion Smoke Glacken, the winner by 1.25 lengths over reigning Canadian champion Essence Hitman. Eurico da Silva up in 1:07-3. A graded stakes winning sprinter on both turf and polytrack at Woodbine, Smoky Fire had been on the sidelines with a check ligament injury. The 7-year-old gelding was bred in Ontario by the late Mel Lawson and runs for Jim Dandy Stable of Lawson's son Jim, the chairman of the Jockey Club of Canada. Smoky Fire has earned $703,000. This marked the third consecutive victory in the Highlander for trainer Sid Attard. Turf milers at Woodbine in the Grade 2 King Edward Stakes. Hothersall, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Dan Loisel.
45-4 for the opening half mile as they sweep through this far turn. Stormy Lord at the rail by a neck. Hothersall continues to hound on the outside in second. Then Trend. Hollinger is revving up from off the pace as they come over to the top of the stretch in the King Eddie. 5 of them across the track, and a 6th joins them at the rail. 3/16 out in the King Edward. Hollinger is put to an all-out drive. Riding the River is coming hard on the outside, and Riding the River has taken the lead. Hollinger to the inside is Big Band Sound. Last 16th of a mile. Riding the River. Big Band Sound is surging. Riding the River and Big Band Sound in a win photo in the King Eddie.
13-1 long shot Riding the River, the last of first winner by a neck over Big Band Sound. Todd Cable up in 132-4. A close second in the Grade 2 Play the King Stakes over the Woodbine Turf last summer. Riding the River records his first stakes victory. The 5-year-old gelding by Wiseman's Ferry was bred in Kentucky by Juliana Oram and was a $3,500 yearling. Trained by David Cody, Riding the River has earned $413,000 for Dominion Bloodstock, HGHR Incorporated, and Lindmack Farm. To Hollywood Park for turf fillies and mares in the Grade 3 Beverly Hills Handicap. Capital Plan, the 9-10 favorite. Fixed Offer has the call.
3 lengths, first to last, 3 furlongs left to race. Quaintly still in front. Quaintly is just a neck in front of Capital Plan, who's alongside in second. Cambina is about to split horses. Here's Cambina and Garrett Gomez. She puts her head into third and 2 from the front. Imperialistic Diva tries to go with her. Camille C is now 5 behind Sling Castle, the trailer end. Quaintly is still the leader. Top of the stretch, Quaintly. Many with chances, including Capital Plan, who's right alongside. Imperialistic Diva nowhere to go. Cambina in the center. Good one as they come inside the final 16. Quaintly in Capital Plan. Cambina to the outside. Capital Plan a nose in front. Cambina surges. Capital Plan. Cambina. Capital Plan.
Odds on favorite Capital Plan by Leans In Stag and Rock Hard 10 holds off the late charge of Cambina by a nose. Joel Rosario, who will be moving his tack to Belmont Park aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 2:04-1. Capital Plan and Cambino were also 1-2 in the Grade 2 Santa Barbara Handicap in April. The Jerry Hollendorfer trainee was coming off a third-place finish in the Grade 1 Gamely Stakes. The 4-year-old filly was bred in Kentucky by Madeline Pickens and Diamond A Racing Corporation and originally sold for $50,000 at the Keeneland September yearling sale. Bloodstock agent Christina Helm purchased the winner privately on behalf of her current connections after she broke her maiden over the main track at Del Mar last summer. Now owned by Mark DiDomenico LLC and Hollendorfer, Capital Plan has earned nearly $306,000. Back to Woodbine for turf routers in the Grade 3 Singspill Stakes. Roger Atfield sent out the top 2 choices, 9-10 Samard and 5-2 Musketeer. Once again, here's Dan Loisel.
Samard stuck a neck in front, and Big Red Mike countered and came right back. And those two eyeball each other into the far turn, and they've opened up 3 on Celtic Conviction. City Wolf between horses. To the outside is Solitaire. Musketeer back 5.5 lengths off the lead. Cognachine still trails this field as they run through the turn. They ran a mile in 1:40, and Samard has taken over from Big Red Mike. Now Rosa da Silva is going to take Big Red Mike to the outside, but it's Corey Nakatani and Samard as they come over to the head of the stretch. And the gray Musketeer is putting in a lively run just outside the quarter pole. And it's Samard on the inside, bracing for the challenge of Musketeer and Ramon Dominguez. It's Nakatani on Samard, Dominguez on Musketeer. Those two in a heated battle. A match race through the stretch at Woodbine. Musketeer outside, inside Samard. It's going to be a head bob in the Singspiel. Who's going to win it? Picture time!
Musketeer takes the photo by a head over his Roger Atfield-trained stablemate Samard. Ramon Dominguez aboard in 2:28 flat, a 1:11 brisk speed rating. The third victory in the Singspiel for the reigning Canadian champion male turf horse. The German-bred 10-year-old horse by Catanango also won this race during his first full North American campaign in 2009 and scored again last year. Musketeer has earned $1,095,000 for Stella Perdomo. The lanes and snagging of the week is Twirling Candy, a record-setting Grade 1 winner who is a son of the top Lanes and Sire Candy Ride. Twirling Candy set a track record in the Grade 1 Malibu Stakes, breaking spectacular bids record set in 1980. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 1 Mother Goose Stakes coming up in this segment. 3-year-old stakes action is presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. We begin with turf fillies at Monmouth Park and the Grade 3 Boiling Spring Stakes. Somali Lemonade at 8-5, a slight favorite over Dancing Solo. Larry Comas has the call.
48-3 for a half mile. Came on top into the turn. It's nearly a 2-length lead. Dancing Solo and Joe Bravo still sitting second, moving into the turn. Now they're getting just a bit closer. Dancing Solo, 3/4 of a length off of Came On. And here comes Zoltanite up and after them. Somali Lemonade is right there too. She's only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then it's Senator Beck. They're into the stretch. Dancing Solo has taken the lead. Somali Lemonade comes after her on the outside. Giving way at the rail is Came On. Zoltanite is there on the outside. It is Dancing Solo. Dancing Solo from Somali Lemonade and Zoltanite. It will be Dancing Solo in the Boiling Springs.
Dancing Solo by Ashford Stud Stallion Giants Causeway. The winner by 1.5 lengths over Zoltanite for a 1-2 finish by Keeneland Sales Graduates. The fourth winner on the card for Joe Bravo, who recorded career win number 1,000 one race earlier. Time of the race 1:41.4. Dancing Solo, who was coming off a victory in the Little Silver Stakes over the course, gets her first graded stakes victory. The Todd Pletcher trainee was a distant second in the Grade 3 Bourbonnette Oaks in March. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Peter Blum. Dancing Solo has earned $163,000 for Twin Creeks Racing Stable, LLC. The filly was consigned by Drummond Farm Incorporated to the 2010 Keeneland September yearling sale, where she was purchased by Twin Creeks Racing for $100,000. Graded stakes winner Dancing Solo, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. Next up, the Grade 2 Hollywood Oaks. Eden's Moon, the even money favorite. Once again, here's Vic Stauffer.
They run up the backstretch in the 67th Hollywood Oaks, and Eden's Moon has challenges from both sides. It is Willoughby Awesome to come through and challenge. Eden's Moon only a neck. Willoughby Awesome is up in there, though, at the rail and will contest. Then comes Potesta. She's backed off third and a 1.25 from the lead, but still traveling comfortably. Willoughby Awesome had to tap on the brakes in that tight spot at the rail, and it just cost her a position. Potesta has taken over second. Willoughby Awesome now third at the rail and 2 from the front. She's passed by Killer Graces. Open Water has 4.5 to come. Starlight Magic gonna need racing room. Customer Base 6 behind. Via Villaggio is the trailer, and they run to the top of the stretch, and Eden's Moon is confronted by Potesta. And here's Potesta and Eden's Moon, and the two of them come inside the final furlong, and they are shoulder to shoulder. Potesta outside. Eden's Moon trying to battle back at the rail, but Potesta's a neck in front. Here comes Eden's Moon right back at her. Eden's Moon, Potesta, a thriller, Potesta!
7-2 second choice Potesta by Adina Spring Stallion Macho Uno takes the photo by a nose over Eden's Moon while getting 6 pounds from the favorite. Another graded stakes victory for Joe Talamo. Time of the race 1:43.1. Potesta advancing to Grade 2 company after breaking her maiden by 12 lengths over the track and trip in her latest. The filly was bred in Kentucky by Maynard Farm and B.A. Mann Incorporated and was a $75,000 yearling. Potesta has earned $132,000 for Anthony Fendicola and Joseph Scardino. Mike Mitchell trains the winner. To Belmont Park for the Grade 1 Mother Goose Stakes. Contested the 1-5 favorite off her 5-length victory and the Grade 1 Acorn Stakes. Tom Durkin has the call.
It is contested, whose opening quarter was a solid 23 seconds flat. Wildcat Smile just off her flank. And Believe You Can down on the inside. On the outside, Zoe Impressive. And the trailer is Disposable Pleasure as the field moves up the backstretch with 5 furlongs remaining. Contested still remains the leader. Wildcat Smile prompting her through a half mile of 46 2/5 seconds. Believe You Can has been down inside the whole way, 2 lengths behind the leader. And there goes Zoe Impressive now. She's putting in a bid on the outside. And Disposable Pleasure as they round the far turn. It is contested now. Has opened up the lead by a length and a half. Zoe Impressive moving to second on the outside now. And Believe You Can still down toward the rail. In the meantime, Disposable Pleasure's making a move on the far outside. Wildcat Smile is tailed off to trail the field. Turning for home. And here comes Zoe Impressive. And Contested's given way. So Impressive and Disposable Pleasure. And Believe You Can is fourth. They're coming inside the final furlong. Contested comes up empty. Believe You Can too. It's down to Zoe Impressive and Disposable Pleasure. These two in the Mother Goose. Zoe Impressive down inside. On the outside, Disposable Pleasure. And it is Zoe Impressive who pulls it off at 6-1.
Zoe Impressive holds off Disposable Pleasure by 3 parts of a length, with Kentucky Oaks heroine Believe You Can a distant third. Rajiv Mirage, the winning jockey, in 1:44-1. An easy winner of her first 2 starts at Gulfstream Park, Zoe Impressive finished second in the Grade 2 Gulfstream Park Oaks in her stakes debut. The Tom Albatroni trainee was coming off a runner-up finish to race favorite Contested in the Grade 1 Acorn Stakes. The filly by Hard Spun was bred in Kentucky by Live Oak Stud and is a half-sister to Grade 1 winner Zaftig. Zoe Impressive has earned nearly $350,000 for Live Oak Plantation. Rajiv Mirage with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. Coming up, a record-setting winner of the Queen's Plate. Time now for the feature race of the week presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Woodbine for the first leg of the Canadian Triple Crown, the 153rd running of the Queen's Plate. Plate trial winner River Rush, the 7-2 favorite. Here's the call by Dan Loisel.
They're off in the Queen's Plate. Big Creek shows early speed, as does Classic Bryce, and Straight of Dover's forwardly placed in the early going, as is Colleen Sailor, as they move in front of us for the first time, and it's Straight of Dover to set the pace. Colleen Sailor's on the outside in a second, and Classic Bryce is close to the pace in third. Macho Whiskey clings to the rail in fourth, and Big Creek is fifth. Wilcox in a sixth position, and Irish Mission is just to the outside of Wilcox. Then we have Peyton, who saves ground. Golden Ridge is just alongside. Then Ultimate Destiny and Making Amends. River Rush has 2 3-year-olds beaten. Washington Dash and Dixie Strike, the filly, trails this field into the backstretch. The opening half mile, 47-3. That's an honest pace. And they run to the 5/8 pole, and it's Straight of Dover. And Justin Stein is trying to harness his speed, and he opens up 3. Colleen Sailor is second. Macho Whiskey's down to the inside. Third, Cable has Classic Bryson. Fourth, just 3 lengths off the lead. Then Big Creek, the Oaks winner. Irish Mission starts to inch up on the outside. Moves within 3 lengths of the lead. River Rush is in heavy traffic down toward the rail, and 7 lengths from Straight of Dover. Colleen Sailor and Corey Nakatani inch ever closer to Straight of Dover as they come to the quarter pole. Straight of Dover, Colleen Sailor, they're inside the quarter pole, and Woodbine roars as the Queen's Plate field arrives at the top of the stretch, and it's Straight of Dover by 2 lengths. On the outside, Irish Mission is coming on. Straight of Dover trying to go it all the way on the the front end. It's Straight of Dover on the cusp of history. Irish Mission is surging. Straight of Dover thundering home to win the Queen's Plate.
Straight of Dover by Lanes and Stallion English Channel sets all the fractions to defeat Woodbine Oaks winner Irish Mission by a length and a quarter, with another filly Dixie Strike third. Former Hastings Park riding star Justin Steinup in track record time of 2:01.4. The British Columbia bred colt failed to break his maiden for a $30,000 claiming tag in his first two starts at Hastings Park. But he has come to fore at Woodbine with trainer Danny Vella, who gets his second Queen's Plate victory. After being disqualified from first in his Woodbine debut, Straight of Dover has reeled off 4 straight victories, including a 6.5 length score in the Marine Stakes. Straight of Dover has earned nearly $750,000 racing for his breeder, Canyon Farms. We'll see you next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson has been presented by Adena Springs, BC2A Paste, Bevins Motor Company, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, GLC 5500, Gainesway, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lanes End, Malone's, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, Pin Oak Stud, Quillen Leather Intact, Spendthrift Farm, Thoroughbred Times, and Waterford Milford Farm. Produced by John Henderson in association with Scott Ryan.